But nigga, I do not wanna be friends, no. I show y'all motherfuckers, nigga.
There you go. Fucking good shit, AK.
The stats are on screen. The race that you pick really doesn't matter, but the preferred race is Vesperian due to its 5% resistance buff. These are also the talents you're going to want to get pre-shrine. If you find it difficult getting all the talents at only 9 levels, I recommend using the Shrine of Blasphemy, which levels you up 3 times without using any investment points and can be used to get the last remaining talents before you Shrine of Order. I'm going to quickly show my equipment and explain my thought process with this kit. In general, I wanted to prioritize 3 things: health, physical, and posture. I went Prophet's Cloak because of the increased Mantra Pen, and I went Revolver because it's my favorite side gun since it shoots faster than Dragoon. And for rings, I have all posture and HP god rolls. While I scroll through the talents, I'm going to talk about oaths. The best oath for Ice Fist right now is Dawnwalker because of how strong Radiant Kick and Luminous Flash are, especially for burst damage builds. Pair that with the Elemental Status Resist and you have an overall great oath. Now for the mantras, I'm just going to show each Deep Gem modifier I use, and I'll also label the mantras Faint mantras if they are. Remember that for later. So Ice Fist is actually really easy to play once you realize that there's 3 categories of speed. There's category 1 moves, which are Faint Mantras, M1s, Legion, and just Karita crit. There's category 2 moves, which are Ice Smash. And there's category 3 moves, which are Ice Eruption and navae crit. Ice Eruption and navae are very slow, M1s, Legion crit, and Faint Mantras are very fast, and Ice Smash is right in the middle. So how do we use these in a combo? For C1, you're going to want to feint these moves after you land an M1 if you notice that your opponent react parries, because what they're going to do is they're going to try and parry when you're actually feinting, and you're going to be able to land an M1 and then land the mantra right after due to hit stun. If your opponent predicts parries, all you have to do is chain 2 M1s first before you feint. So you just adapt your gameplay middle of the fight by watching what your opponent does. For C2, you use these moves immediately after a parry, or you feint these when your opponent is dazed. The reason why is because when they're dazed, they can't roll, which means you're going to be able to block break them by baiting on a parry when you feint. So C3, you're going to want to use these after you land an M1, or if your opponent predicts parries, then after you land 2. Now, let's get into the specifics of each different fist style because they actually do have differences. So with each one there's going to be infinite combos, but I'm just going to give a formula that you can use during your gameplay. So for Legion, you're going to want to M1 twice into an Ice Eruption because they're going to have shaky block and they're most likely going to get hit by the Ice Eruption. Then you're going to want a Legion crit, this will daze them. Then you roll cancel into an Ice Smash, which will bait out their parry and block break them. At that point, you can almost guarantee an M1, which hit stuns them into Mantra Feint into M1 Mantra, which obviously is going to be a combo extender. So this is the formula that I use for my combos, and I'm going to put a clip of me landing it in the video. For navae, very similar, but you're going to want to M1 twice into an Ice Eruption, and then at that point, instead of immediately using your crit, you M1 and then crit, because they're going to try and immediately block the next M1, but little do they know you're actually using a heavy move which will block break them. At that point, when they're block broken, you can guarantee an M1 into a Mantra Feint, M1 into Mantra, repeat like I always do. And then for just karita, it's going to be 2 M1s into an ice eruption as always, into the just karita crit, because you can actually almost guarantee that while they're ice eruption, into a mantra feint, into M1 mantra repeat. The reason why I do this with just karita is because the crit actually slows them down quite significantly, which allows me to combo them better. For all my current and future builds, join my Discord and link your YouTube account while being subscribed to my channel for access to the build channel. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe.